So this one, we're doing a little bit of trolling on this topic because at this point, there's nothing to talk about with GTA 6 except GTA 6 as a concept, as an idea living in our hearts. It's sort of this like spiritual being at this point. It's kind of fascinating. I think the stat was it's been like over 500 days since the last trailer or something. It's insane. Anyway, former Rockstar dev has come out and said that GTA 6 doesn't need any additional trailers at all. Which is probably true. It's probably true. Vermeij was the technical director at Rockstar Games North between 95 and 2009. He was involved in many of the company's biggest releases, including the epic GTA trilogy of titles from the PS2 era to GTA 4, which, as you can see here, outlined, that very same thing. And you can see here, what does he say? If it was my call, I wouldn't release any additional trailers. There is more than enough hype around GTA 6, and the element of surprise is going to make the release only bigger as an event. And it's a funny little snippet. I'm glad that Andrew Heighton from Insider Gaming pulled this because I didn't see this tweet previous, but it is it is true. It is true. They don't need to do any trailers and it will still generate plenty of hype. They could freaking shadow drop it, which, to be clear, is like next to impossible. It would leak well before that, but they could do anything they want and get away with it because it's GTA 6. And anybody who doesn't think that GTA 6 is like big enough to get away with whatever they want, I'm sorry, you don't understand how big GTA 6 is or is going to be. It is on such a different planet and scale. There's just nothing comparable. There just isn't. And so I think it's going to be really, really fascinating to see how they handle this, but it's why after we didn't get anything in like February, I said I think it's very possible we don't see GTA 6 until like August or September. I really think that they don't need to do anything, and it will still be the elephant in the room, the sleeping dragon on the pile of gold. Like it will still be totally fine if they do nothing. And at some point you have to be like, well, then why would you do something? Why would you spend all that money for like TV commercials and for all this stuff if you don't need to? I mean, they realistically could say nothing until early October. Everybody's like, what the hell is happening? You said you're releasing by the end of this year and we still haven't gotten a second trailer. We don't even know what the deal is. And they could just drop like a single picture that just says GTA 6 next week. Pre-orders open now. And it would be all anybody can talk about. Like, they really don't need to do anything. They don't. I don't think they'll do nothing. I do think that they will take some, do a second trailer again, maybe in August or something. I think that they will start to kind of rev it up. But you have to remember, Take-Two also, it's not just GTA 6. Take-Two is also concerned with the performance of Borderlands. Mafia is also a game under their purview, but I think Mafia, because it's a smaller project for them compared to Borderlands and GTA 6. I think for them, they are banking more on word of mouth to sell that game and hopefully for them good reviews. So I don't think they're going to market the crap out of Mafia. I don't think you'll see a lot of like TV ads, for example, for Mafia, but they want to make sure definitely that they don't smother Borderlands 4 in their GTA 6 marketing. They don't want to overshadow that because they want that to also be $1 billion game. They just want GTA 6 to be a $5 billion game. So, they don't want to step on their own toes. They don't want to trip themselves up. So instead, they are going to be more methodical and careful with it. And I think the way that they're going to do that is, if they choose to drop a trailer now, considering that Borderlands 4 has been moved up to September 12th, that makes it quite possible that we don't get the GTA 6 second trailer until maybe like mid to late September. It'd be really funny if they dropped it the same day as Marathon's launch on the 23rd, but they could drop that trailer late September even and just be like next month, October 28th, GTA 6. Boom. And it'll be fine. A full month of buildup, of hype, of all this stuff. Easy peasy. Now, it's probably going to leak if they get really, really close to it. But I think the other piece of this too is that I really would be surprised if they're doing physical editions like within the first week or two. Maybe not even for the first like few months, because you remember what happened with AC Shadows. People have already forgotten this. With AC Shadows, the physical versions of it leaked like, what was it, a month early, I think it was? Let me see if I can find it. All of AC Shadows leaked. Like, the whole game is out there. Physical copies are in circulation. People are already posting gameplay and screenshots a month before launch. And they verified it, that it did happen. Because they were physical copies that were in like a Walmart warehouse or something. And some guy just saw them in the box, grabbed a few copies, took them home, sold them on Facebook Marketplace like a genius for $100 a pop. And it happened in a few different places all over the world where people started doing this. We had people in chat that said that they lived, I think it was Iran. Somebody said that they saw street vendors selling copies that they somehow got a hold of. Like, physical copies are much easier to leak early, especially for a big recognizable game. And if that was happening for AC Shadows, it's gonna happen for GTA 6. If there are physical copies of the game disc out in the world in the weeks before it launches, those will leak. People will break into the stores and the warehouses to steal them because it'll be so hype. Those copies will be selling for $5,000 a pop, assuming they have the game on them. Like, and at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if they just do like a game code. The discs don't even have any game data on them, or they just, because again, GTA 6 can get away with whatever the hell they want. They could just come out and be like, you know what? We're not going to risk it. We're not going to risk it. GTA 6 will have a physical edition, but it's going to come 6 months after launch. We're not even going to start manufacturing them until after the game has been released. Because like, why would they risk it? They don't need to. They'll release it digital only, and you're still going to buy it. Let's be completely honest here. Plus, they get bigger margins. They make more money when they sell it digital. You think that's lost on them? No. They know damn well they're going to make more money on it if it launches digital only. So my bet for a long time has been that they're going to do a delayed physical release and they're going to do a digital only for the actual launch. And maybe they'll set it up as like early access where you pay an extra $50, you pay $120 for your copy and you get early access to GTA 6 like 2 weeks or something stupid early. So it's actually just like the actual launch date. And then they do the physical editions later. Because I just think they don't want to risk it. Because you better believe if there's physical copies out there, they're going to get stolen. They're going to get leaked. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. So tell us, Luke, how big is GTA 6? So big. So big. You don't even know. You couldn't handle it. That's the thing. You couldn't even handle it. Oh, man. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do another trailer until like late September or August, because that's the thing. If they launch the trailer in August, they potentially step on Mafia. They don't want to do that. So it's like, oh, they dropped the trailer in September. Well, they really don't want to step on the toes of Borderlands marketing cycle. So maybe not then, unless it's later September. And then you just launch the game a month later. Why not? Why do you have to spend 2 months marketing the game? 6 months, a year? You don't need to. You can do whatever you want. You're GTA 6. You know, you think it's possible for GTA 6 stealth drop? I personally don't think so, because if there's any whispers at all, somebody will leak it. Somebody will leak it. If somebody in the marketing team, if somebody on the legal team is out at the bar and they let it slip and they just tell somebody, yeah, by the way, GTA 6 coming out, we're going to shadow drop it next week, that will get out. Like, Oblivion Remaster, big deal. It's a big deal. That thing was leaking like crazy, okay? Leaking like crazy before it shadow dropped. More like sunny drop, really. Broad daylight drop is kind of what it did. But if it was leaking, GTA 6 will leak way faster. Okay? Way faster. So yeah, I think the odds of it shadow dropping are minuscule. But if they could somehow pull it off, they would do it, because they could. He took my thing. Red